everybody, and welcome back to the world of fandom fights at Mayhem at the Multiplex. I am your host, the King, Caleb Coho, and we got ourselves a fandom fight singles title match, a rematch on the biggest stage possible for them. It's going to be a lot of fun. But here to help me call the match, the one, the only, Robert the Spider Parker. How are you doing, Robert?
I'm doing lovely, Caleb Coho. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Today, we got two guys you are familiar with in his third title match, Tim the Hulk Brzakala, winning the tournament, running through it, doing a great job of taking out a slew of incredible competitors, culminating with Thomas Scully in the finals. And at the end of it, he's playing the guy who he had to play in the finals last year, Nick the Name Twohig, who is on an incredible run in this career, having won with the knockout on Thomas Scully last year on Mayhem and defending from Maggie, from me, from Scully again, and now he's here tonight. So I think this is going to be a great rematch. Excited to see how they do. Thoughts on the players before we start?
Yeah, I love a good slew. Both these guys are coming off a great slew. And whichever one wins today is going to be continuing their great slew. I'm looking forward to a continuation of a slew.
Absolutely, but with enough of slew and me, we're going to go to promos right now. Hear what they have to say.
I don't know what Robert was talking about. What is that word we're going to hear all night? Because I really hope that's not like slew. Like that, he's weird.
First.
Well, he's weird too. He was directing traffic. He was landing a plane. Hey, I called this. I said a first order person was going to win this tournament, and you did. Tim, are you glutton for punishment? You like to be in title matches, you know, like you've been in a couple.
Yeah.
I hope you win tonight. And then Twohig, I hope you win tonight. Like, because I hope this actually ends in like a draw, like a tie, where you have to like share the belt. Like, wouldn't that be something that you have to like share the belt and then defend it against somebody next time?
Yeah,
we tag in for different rounds.
We should make like a teams division.
We should. It's crazy, guys. I'm really proud of both of you. This is a lot of fun to manage you guys this season so far. We had a lot of fun last season. Last time it was the tournament because Nick, you were new in this league, and now you went on your run. Now this is for a 5-minute round. So let's go to the last question. Even if you're in the lead, throw some questions. Like help your brother out. Like go to the last question. Bet 0, and then let's do sudden death because I would love to see these two hosts rapid try to find questions. It would be a lot of fun. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, you guys can talk.
I'm going to throw up.
Oh, hi. I'm Nick. I do have some words to say. No one wants Tim to be the singles champion more than me, except maybe Tim, but also me. I would like that very much for him. However, I don't think Tim would respect me. I don't think I would respect me. I don't think anyone would respect me if I just gave it to him. So I'm going to give you the fight of your life at the end of the day. If I win, cool. Sure, I'll see you again real soon. If you win, I'm never talking to you again, and the Knights around are breaking up. But let's get to the match.
Let's do this.
Just kiss already. What?
I echo Cody. Why don't you just kiss already, you two? That was a great,
Long overdue.
A great promo from those two. A lot of fun. But what do you think before we start this match?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of fun, so I'm not going to have a good time during this match.
You know what? I respect it. We'll bring in our competitors and we'll get right into round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. This is the whiteboard round. You're going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of fandom fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a repeat or a perfect round and a bonus question. You have repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
We have 4 repeats, right?
4 repeats, sir.
Okay, cool.
All right. Then we'll get right into it.
The 5th one if you get a perfect round.
Yeah, exactly, apparently. All right, your first question comes in the category of Worlds of DC. In Man of Steel, by what other name does the Registry of Citizens go by, the Kryptonian device that Jor-El steals towards the beginning of the film? I don't like this movie very much, to be honest with you.
Nor do I.
It's not a good movie. This is probably the worst way to start a cinematic universe. It's just this shit fire.
I've seen 2017's The Mummy. Yeah.
I'd rather watch The Mummy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nick.
The Codex.
And we will go to Tim.
The Codex.
That is correct. For a point each.
Tie game. All right, second question in the category of DreamWorks animation. Timothy Spall, Imelda Staunton, and Miranda Richardson voice characters in what DreamWorks movie?
These movies are hit or miss. Very hit or miss. But, you know.
I feel like you can say that about all film. Going back to like
all film hit or miss.
1890.
Man walks around corner, very hit or miss. 5, 4,
It was the same as
3,
Man Walks Down Hall,
2,
just with a turn.
1. That's right. Pens down. We will go to Tim.
I have no idea. I said Turbo.
Nick.
This movie should be in horror icons. Chicken Run.
Oh,
Chicken Run is correct for a point. All right, so it's 2-1. Nick's favors. We get to the third question in the category of the Wizarding World. What is the name of the elf played by Ron Perlman in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? He just kind of pops up and stuff now. It's kind of weird.
Ronnie Pearls?
All Ronnie Pearls just shows up and stuff randomly. He was in a show I watched recently, just there. It's like, oh,
3,
it's a jump scare.
1. Pens down. Like Miss Minutes.
Yep. We'll go to Nick.
Narlac.
And Tim.
Narlac.
Narlac is correct for a point each, 3-1, as we get to the next question.
Next one in the category of Star Wars. In Rise of Skywalker, what does Lando say Ochi's profession was?
Talk about films that aren't good. Kind of on a bit of a run of those. That's a lie. Chicken Run's pretty okay. I like that one. It's the Aardman
I honestly thought that
problem.
was a dog barking in your background. You going?
Oh.
There's a dog barking in my background.
Oh,
might have been both.
Okay. 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we'll go to Tim.
I don't know if you're. I didn't say specifics. I just said Jedi Killer.
Nick.
I said Jedi Hunter.
We can accept both those
You can
answers.
accept both those answers, yes. All right, your fifth question comes in the category of Pixar. In The Good Dinosaur, what do the dinosaurs call it when they put their paw print on the tower? Someone once said this movie was like The Lion King on drugs, and I hate that person. We don't talk anymore.
They're not wrong.
Don't want to think about it.
5,
Please.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Lion King already is like Hamlet on drugs. So.
We'll go to Tim.
I said making their mark.
And Nick.
Yeah, and all you have to do is like wrangle a chicken to do it, so I guess it's not a big deal. But making your mark.
That is correct for a point. 5-4 as we get to the next question.
Next one is in the category of DC. Who does Riddler say is Batman when he's in Arkham Asylum at the end of Batman Forever?
I'll be honest, I like this movie.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I have pissed off Nazario more times than not by saying I like this movie significantly more than Returns.
Dude, that's insane. 5, 4,
Returns
3,
sucks.
2, 1.
We'll go to Nick.
Himself, the Riddler.
And Tim.
Himself.
That is correct. All right, your next question is in the category of Star Trek. What type of insect does J-Lo refer to Krall's swarm as in Star Trek Beyond? Caught this on cable again the other day. It's a good time.
Okay, Dad.
My dad was watching it on cable. That's why I saw it.
On TNT this Saturday, the Star Trek Marathon.
Hey, those are great.
3,
Nice job.
2,
Right after Bar Rescue.
1. Pens down.
All right, we'll go to Tim.
Bees?
And Nick.
Bees.
Bees is correct for a point each, 7-6. Let's get to the next question.
All right, your next one is in the category of YA dystopia. What creatures that copy other people's voices do Katniss and Finnick hear in the arena in Catching Fire?
I don't know which comment Cody's ass was for, but probably all
I
of
think that
them.
was a Man of Steel take, I think. Or maybe a Chicken Run take. I don't remember.
I don't remember. But he said whoa, and I assume that
5,
one's for Good Dinosaur.
4,
Maybe ass was for Good Dinosaur.
2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we'll go to Nick.
Jabberjays.
And we'll go to Tim.
Jabberjays.
That is
Both
correct.
Nice job, guys.
All right, so we'll go to your pentultimate question in the category of Middle Earth. What creatures did Bolg's army use as mercenaries to attack Ravenhill first in the Battle of the Five Armies? Every time I say it, I feel like I can feel you wince every time the T
Yeah,
comes
you
out.
still haven't learned how to say the freaking word right.
Pentultimate.
5. You're so wrong. 4, 3, 2,
Repeat
1.
it.
Okay.
That's Tim's first repeat. All right, your question again, Middle Earth. What creatures did Bolg's army use as mercenaries to attack Ravenhill first in the Battle of the Five Armies? The shittiest of them. So,
I'd make an argument for Return of the King. Just kidding. JK.
Yeah.
All jokes.
Understandable.
5.
Understandable.
4.
I'd make an argument for
3,
Fellowship, right?
2. You're insane. You have no opinions. You have no power here. Pens down, please.
Okay, Tim.
Orcs?
And we will go to Nick.
Goblins.
Goblins is correct.
All right, so we go to the final question presented by Robert.
All right, your last question in the category of James Bond. These are movies based on James Bond comics outside the JBEU. Your question. Industrialist Hugo Drax owns a company called Drax Industries in what Bond movie?
I'm going to need... you were breaking up a lot for me, please.
Okay. For repeat. Industrialist Hugo Drax owns a company called Drax Industries in what Bond movie? I have a little bit of the sniffles. Sorry if I'm not.
I do too.
pronouncing
Don't worry.
correctly.
It's just everyone's got these sniffles.
Oh, that was my internet. That wasn't... You
cut out? Oh, rip.
Yeah,
5,
that's why I needed
4,
to...
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we will go to Tim
Moonraker.
and Nick.
Moonraker.
And that is correct for the perfect round for Nick Twohig. Score is 10-8 as we will give you your bonus question. This comes in the category of mixed bag. What's the name of the woman who runs the boarding house who is revealed to be a cult member in Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers?
Oh, you mean my 5th least favorite Fandom movie ever? Damn.
Five, 4,
Samantha Loomis.
1.
It's
That is
incorrect.
I have no
incorrect.
idea.
We're looking for Mrs. Blankenship. Mrs. Blankenship.
Blankenship.
Okay. Sounds like Langenkamp.
All right, so at the end of round number 1, Nick holds the lead 10-8. As we're getting to round number 2, which works like this. This is the lovely wheel round from wheelside.com. We're going to bring up this lovely wheel with a full 10 categories on it with no spinners and opponent's choice as per the request of the champion. You'll get a chance to spin that wheel. You land on the category you like. You'll be getting 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice. It brings down the value to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you're stuck with it whenever you land on the second time. So there will not be any opponents or spinners, but there is still stealing. So look alive. The categories that you have on the wheel today are Middle Earth, Wizarding World, Star Trek, MCU, Star Wars, Pixar, YA Dystopia, DreamWorks, Planet of the Apes, and Marvel. Nick, you're in the lead. Would you like to go first or to defer to Tim?
I'll let Tim try to take the one category that's not 100% for both of us. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So
this wheel's fantastic, by the way.
It is.
all
good.
right. So Tim, this will be your spin. And it lands on Star Wars. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I'll spin again.
All right. And you were stuck with it every land on this time, and you land on the category of YA Dystopia. YA Dystopia. All right. So I'll go ahead and I will give Tim his questions this round. You will give Nick his. So I will bring up YA. Tim, are you ready for your questions in YA Dystopia?
Sure.
All right. Then your first question is, what important Dauntless test does Triss almost miss because of her injuries in Divergent?
The capture the flag game.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question.
Tie game.
Sorry, I apologize. Your second question. Also known as Star Squad, what number squad was Katniss a part of while filming Propos in Mockingjay Part 2?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, 142, B, 303, C, 451, or D, 501.
Can I hear them one more time, please?
Absolutely. Your options again are A, 142, B, 303, C, 451, or D, 501.
B.
B is incorrect. Nick, the chance for 1 point steal. Your options again are A, 142, B, 303, C, 451, or D, 501.
501.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for C451.
Damn. Okay.
All right, Tim, your third question, why dystopia?
Yeah.
What is Alby's first rule as explained to Thomas on his first day in The Maze Runner?
Five,
Never harm another glader.
2.
That is incorrect, Nick. The chance for the 2-point steal.
I believe it's do your part.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Tim, your fourth question, your pentultimate in YA Dystopia. How does Haymitch say BT won his Hunger Games in the Hunger Games Catching Fire?
He electrocuted the remaining players that were still in the games.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in YA Dystopia. What's the name of the woman who falls to her death due to a mind control device in Insurgent?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Victoria, B, Marlene, C, Lynn, or D, Christina.
Lynn.
Lynn is C, and that is incorrect. So, Nick, your options for the 1-point steal are A, Victoria, B, Marlene, C, Lynn, or D, Christina.
I think it's Marlene.
Marlene is correct for a 1-point steal. So at the end of YA Dystopia, I have Nick with 13 and Tim with 12. So we'll bring back the wheel for Mr. Twohig's spin. This is your first spin, sir. It lands on Middle Earth. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Let's spin that again, please.
All right, you're stuck with whatever you land on this time, and you land on Marvel. You'll be stuck with Marvel. All right. Robert, go ahead and give him questions in Marvel.
Sure thing. Your first question. What Marvel movie features characters named Fungus, Luca, and the Dyads? Five. Four,
Well, I can't get Monsters
3,
Inc. out of my head, so multiple
2.
choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, Kick-Ass 2, B, Men in Black International, C, Ghost Rider, or D, Dark Phoenix.
Men in Black International.
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question. What name is given to the mutated vampires in Blade 2 who feast on both humans and vampires?
Okay, so there's Reapers.
That is correct for 2 points.
Reapers, Reavers, and Ravagers. I get mixed up a lot.
Question 3. Who finally convinces Harry that his father was killed by his own glider in Spider-Man 3?
His name or like relation to him is okay.
Just give
His
your answer.
Bernard, I think is his name.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. We would have also just taken his butler, but yes.
Okay.
In Kingsman: The Golden Circle, who is revealed to be Merlin's favorite singer?
John Denver.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. How does Bedlam die in Deadpool 2?
He gets hit by a bus.
That is correct for another 2 points.
All right. So at the end of round number 2, I have Nick in the lead with 22 to Tim's 12. Is that correct?
That is also what I have, yes.
Perfect. All right. So 22 to 12 as we get to round number 3, which works like this. This is the filmography round. We have 2 sets of categories for you. A 1-pointer, a 2-pointer, and a 3-pointer. We're going to give you clues. We need you to give us the actor who answers and fits the description of the 2 clues we give you. Any questions as we get to round number 3?
Nope.
No.
All right. So, Nick, you're in the lead. Would you like set 1 or set 2?
I'll take 1, please.
All right. So Tim, you'll be getting set 2. I'll give to Tim on this one. You give to Nick on this one. So we'll go ahead. We'll start with your 1-pointer. And just a reminder real quick. Nick, you said set 1?
1,
Or
please.
2?
Yes.
1. Okay. Just want to make sure.
So Tim has 2.
Tim has 2. Just want to make sure. Okay. All right. So Tim, your first question in round number 3, 1-pointer. Who plays a Marvel professor and a Disney live-action fawn?
James McAvoy.
That is correct for 1 point. Your 2-pointer. Who plays a Planet of the Apes leader and a YA advisor?
Military leader, Koho.
Oh, did I say military leader? Sorry.
You did not say
Did not
the word
say
military.
Wait, what? Which
Well,
one?
I'll give you a free.
Koho didn't read the question, right?
Who plays a Planet of the Apes military leader and a YA advisor?
Oh, Woody Harrelson.
That is correct for 2 points. And your 3-point question. Who voices a Pixar musician and plays a DC police detective?
Benjamin Bratt.
That is correct for 3 points. Running his set, he is now up to 18 as we go over to Nick's filmography set.
All right, Nick, your 1-pointer. Who plays a Mission Impossible CIA special agent and a Worlds of DC Kryptonian?
Henry Cavill.
That is correct for 1 point. Your 2-pointer. Who voices a DreamWorks hunter and plays a Wizarding World Dark Wizard?
Hunter.
5, 4, 3,
Repeat the question.
2. Okay. Who voices a DreamWorks hunter and plays a Wizarding World Dark Wizard?
Hunter.
5, 4, 3.
Ray Fiennes.
That is correct for 2 points.
What's
Wallace and Gromit.
Also in Gromit.
Oh, okay.
All right, and your 3-pointer. Who plays an MCU father and voices the leader of soldiers in a Disney animated movie? Five, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. Okay. Who plays an MCU father and voices the leader of soldiers in a Disney animated movie?
Sterling K. Brown.
That is correct for 3 points.
Both players clean sweeping their filmography rounds. It brings us up to 28 to 18, I believe, as we get into round number 4, which is the deep cuts round. How this works is I'll bring back up the lovely wheel from wheelside.com, this time with a list of films that the competitors have drafted and selected for each other from the categories. Your movies on the wheel tonight being Avengers Infinity War, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Ratatouille, X2 X-Men United, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, 1978's Halloween, and Tangled. How this will work is you'll get the category, we'll spin the wheel each time. Whatever movie comes up, you'll be given a question worth 2 points. Whiteboard once again. There's no stealing in this round, obviously, as you're both getting these same questions. Any questions as we get into round number 4? All right, so here's the first spin in round number 4. Here's away, and it lands on Tangled. Tangled. So, Robert, go ahead and give him the first question in Tangled.
Sure thing. Your first question. How many games of hide and seek has Rapunzel won against Pascal? Should the wheel still be on the screen?
It should not. Thank you very much for helping me out there. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, I get you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we'll get answers starting with Nick.
22.
And Tim.
I said 100.
22 is correct for 2 points. As we get to your second question, as we bring back the wheel. Find out what that film is. It lands on Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So I'll go ahead. I'll give you your question in Revenge of the Sith. Your question is, During Obi-Wan's report of the Outer Rim sieges, he says, "What planet has fallen?" This movie is a hoot.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we'll start with Tim.
I guessed a planet, Dathomir.
We'll go to Nick.
I believe it's Seleucami.
That is correct for 2 points. Bring back the wheel for your third film. Spin is away, and it lands on Avengers Infinity War. Just go ahead, Robert.
Alrighty. Your first question, or excuse me, sorry, your third question from Informer. How many dwarves does Eitri say lived on the rig?
I'm always so scared to talk after we get past like the first round.
5, 4. It's no longer banter time. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we'll start with Nick.
300.
We'll go to Tim.
Said 50.
300 is correct for 2 points. All right, so we will bring back the wheel for the fourth spin. And your movie for the fourth question is X2, X-Men United. So we'll bring back over the questions. Your question in X2, X-Men United. What is the first name of Bobby's brother who calls the police to his home?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we'll start with Tim.
Peter.
And Nick.
Ronnie.
Ronnie is correct for 2 points. We'll bring back the wheel for the last question of the round. Your last movie in the deep cuts is Halloween, 1978's Halloween. Let's go ahead, Robert.
All right, and your final question this round. If I can find it. There we go. How many total kills does Michael get during the film? Give you a little bit of extra time on this one. In 5, 4.
Why not? Repeat the question.
Okay, your question again. How many total kills does Michael get during the film?
Since I'm already losing anyway, do animals count into this number?
I do not know the answer to that
Change
question.
the answer to the question. No. Okay, they don't. I'm getting a no. Okay.
Okay. That's a no. I'm hearing back from New York. That's a no. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we will go to Nick
5.
and Tim.
I said 4.
And your winner, and still Fandom Fight Champion of the World, Nick, the name, Twohig. The answer was 5. We'll go ahead. We will wrap things up here with us. Great showing from Nick Twohig here in that deep cut round, and Tim played a solid game leading up to this point. How do you think about the game here, Robert?
Yeah, I thought they both played well. You know, both had a very good round 2. And then I think that spin just wasn't quite in Tim's favor. You know, Nick didn't get the seal on that first catching fire question. So, you know, there was still a match to be played. Nick just got something a little bit more in his wheelhouse than I think Tim got in his wheelhouse. Both of them swept the filmography round, which was really impressive. And then I think the questions just didn't go Tim's way in the deep cut. I think those movies are movies he knows super, super well. And maybe some of the other questions in those movies he would have absolutely nailed. Those particular ones that were asked, I think it just escaped him a little bit. But still a great match, great round 1. Tim maneuvered his way very, very well in round 2. filmography is very impressive as always from both these
Absolutely.
two players. Yeah, this is a good match.
Absolutely. So we'll go ahead. We'll bring all of them in for the post-match interviews. Do one big thing. Cody, I'm not even gonna bother. All of you, have fun.
I mean, I feel bad for Tim. At the end of the day, I think Marvel. I think YA. I think YA was tough. I think YA was a tough category overall. And then Twohig spun Marvel, and that's where the difference lies. I think the deep cut. I've managed Tim for a long time. By the time the deep cuts came around, he was already checked out, basically defeated in the match as it is. It just sucks because 10 points, 4 points, 2 points to Twohig is a hill that no one really wants to climb, and the deep cut was just a lot to take. Tim came in relaxed in this match. He kind of told me before he was not really doesn't feel super prepared for it, and I think it kind of played out. But the exciting thing is he still has his title shot, so he will get to play for the title one more time this year. So, or you can let it burn, whichever one you like.
We'll see.
But overall, these guys, this is why this team is just super strong and has been as strong as it's been for as long as it's been. So, yeah, I'm proud of both of them. To a great game. You played lights out from beginning to end. So, again, I would have been so mad at you if you started throwing questions to make this game closer, because that's not what this is supposed to be. He wanted a fight, you gave him a fight, and you just proves how strong of a player you are. So hats off to both of you guys.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed I couldn't have made it better. I should have kept Star Wars. I studied YA pretty hard. There are just a couple of questions that didn't fall where I was looking. So it is what it is. If I had kept Star Wars, maybe we would have been closer. But I was so worried about the deep cut round, and that it went pretty much exactly the way I thought it was going to. So that was where I thought I was going to lose it. That's what happened. It is what it is at the end of the day. So, I mean, Nick played great because, like, he does. That's what he does. And so I'm proud of him for that. I'm just mad at myself, but, I mean, it is what it is. I can win tournaments, and that's more than a lot of other people in this league can do. So I feel pretty good about my time overall, I would say.
Absolutely. Nick, anything you want to say?
Just, I agree. Tim's resume is probably one of the most impressive in the league. And just because today didn't go his way doesn't mean another day it wouldn't. So I'm happy I could defend. I'm happy I still have the belt. Excited to keep defending on, and Tim's still. I would never want another team partner because Tim's the best there is.
Thank you.
All right. Well, congratulations to you, Nick, for defending. Good game from both of you, and we can't wait to see you back, Tim. So we'll wrap this one up, throw it back up here to us at the desk. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mayhem at the Multiplex. We had a great time bringing you another Fandom title match. Robert, anything you want to add before we wrap this thing up?
Not at all. They said everything.
They did, exactly. Thank you, guys. Keep watching the rest of Mayhem at the Multiplex. We got some great matches for you from Warzone, Fandom teams, and everything that we've got going on in this event. So thank you so much for checking it out, participating. From everyone here, that has been Nick, that has been Tim, that has been Cody, this has been Robert, I have been Caleb, and this has been Fandom Fights. And we'll see you guys real soon with another great.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.